Good morning, Southern California, AM 1220, KHTS. This is your host, Fred Arnold, on the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. I'm joined by Michael, and I'm going to make a mistake on this name. Angulo? I get that right?
It's actually Angulo.
Angulo.
But most of my friends that are watching this or hearing this on the radio, I typically introduce myself as Michael Angelo. I was confused as a child. My mother told me that's how you said your name. So as I got older, I realized that it's actually Angulo.
Angulo.
I answer to both, Fred.
I love it. I love it. So tell us about your technical consulting business here in the Santa Clarita Valley.
Well, I provide technical support, technical services, programming, enterprise lean services for people that are having problems with computers, hardware, business systems, anything that you're having an issue with where you're not able to resolve it on your own.
Well, and I like that because as an entrepreneur myself, I'm good at my craft, but not good at what you do, which is fixing a computer that I can't seem to get to do what I want it to do.
Or you know, that pesky thing that reads the credit cards, or you know, any other device that plugs into the internet. And as we all know, that the world is becoming more and more digital. And so I try to pride myself on the ability to speak the language of the technical people that the layperson, like yourself, Fred, or anyone else that doesn't have a technical background, I'm the kind of go-between. You tell me what the problem is, I get on the phone, I hash it out with that technical rep on the other end of the phone, we get your problem solved, and you go back to business.
So you actually act as the go-between, so as the consultant that comes in and helps some people solve the problem of the system that they're currently using in their system. And that saves a lot of time and valuable money. Let's talk about the actual services you provide. So one of them would be coming and doing some training?
Yeah, training. In fact, when I first started my business, I did some consulting for some physicians that didn't really understand how to use this computer. I came in and I helped them work through their billing system. The guy was so impressed with the work I was doing in the office. He said, I got a computer at home. I don't really know how to use it. I don't know how to email. So I did a couple of one-hour sessions with that doctor. He was very happy with the service. I was happy, because I got the feeling that I've helped somebody actually get through an issue that really benefited them in the long run.
And the perfect example of a success
Well,
story.
most recently, a close friend of mine who does a chimney sweep business here in Santa Clarita had a website that had one page. You'd land on the one page. It didn't have his logo. It hadn't been changed for 2 years. It had one form that you could fill in what your issues are, who you are, what your phone number is, your email address, and that's all it was. So I went in and I revamped the website. I added several pages of content, testimonials, page about us. I also added preferred partners, and we're still working on this frequently asked questions. The page is there, I just don't have the content from it yet.
And that seems to be the case with many entrepreneurs, is getting the content.
Yeah, or getting the time to get those things finished.
So you helped come up with a solution on web solution as far as web page. You helped come up with solutions on helping people get their computers working again.
Correct.
You helped come up with the solutions on being the go-between between someone's software company and your computer.
Yeah, and then also I offer the opportunity, or I do have the capabilities of doing custom programs if necessary. If you have a unique business challenge or you're a small business, you don't want to pay thousands of dollars for a simple payroll system. I've actually had to do a project during my IT degree where I had to build a simple payroll system. It wouldn't be very hard for me to customize that for any particular business need.
Excellent. Well, thank you for coming in. Thank you for being a member of the Chamber of Commerce. How can those that are listening to this on the radio and on the hometownstation.com, watching it on hometownstation.com, get a hold of you, Michael?
Well, I do have my own website. It's www.michaeljangulo, ANGULO.com. If you go to Google, you type in Michael J. Angelo, it's the first hit.
I like that.
Okay.
You do that to make sure very good.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Angulo from Consultative Technical Services and an entrepreneur here in the Santa Clarita Valley. You've been listening to and watching on the internet hometownstation.com, the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight on AM 1220 KHTS.